Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Whoever hits the most home runs. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. The clock has officially started. Out of here and into the second deck. Number 2. That's gone over the deep heart of the wall. A majestic home run. Two minutes remaining. That one is gone. Home run number 6. His 3rd in a row. Gone into the second deck. 1 minute remaining.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, his name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau. Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Andres Silva, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, really tough to hit.
Popped up. Chase moving to his left. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Kevin Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. McGinnis is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Now at the plate, number 16. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Those are hard to swallow.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Peter Ishikawa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Richards comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors. Stepping in, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Mark Welburn. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded pickup. One there. Not in time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter Ishikawa.
Shortstop, Peter Ishikawa.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another shot now. Number 16. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, no hitter, especially the ones here, trying to impress professional scouts at the Topps Amateur Showcase, wants to go down.
Leading off the inning, Tony Nakamura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this. Move into the later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, he couldn't make the play.
And there's just no excuse for dropping a ball.
Striding in once again, number 16. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 16.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lau has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The East Prospects slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Richard Green takes home the win. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Grady Lowry, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that these are your basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good 4-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
At the plate, Kevin Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors. And no one. Stepping in, number 16. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Lima. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Hey, on the bright side, he does move the runner over, which in a regular game is what a manager would want for him. But in a showcase, this is a different animal.
Now at the plate, Reggie Gomez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Gomez.
3-2 pitch. Ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. And that's the first out. In now, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. At the plate, Eddie Silva. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another chance. Sonny Silva. He singled his last time up.
Sonny Silva.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cannizaro is there. And that retires the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Central Prospects lead it here 5-4. Into the box now, Reggie Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fielded. And there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, number 16. A hit in 2 tries so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyner shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, catcher, Elroy Carlson.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Digging in now, number 16. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. This is flared right back over the mound. A bare hand for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Man, just when he was trying to get something going, he rolls over the top of one and rolls right into a double play. Boy, that is a momentum killer like nothing else. Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
8-5 today. The Central hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Caesar.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the 30th pick, the Los Angeles Dodgers select the shortstop from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A Texas League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tulsa Drillers and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hayden Gillis gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, To better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Stepping up to the plate, number 16. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Skaggs takes it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, Matthew Skaggs. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Matthew Skaggs.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Tulsa's out in front here, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Thompson at second with 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Ready to take his hacks again, Julius Dill, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hard on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, into the box now, number 16. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So digging in now, number 16. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Tulsa posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Tomas Dorta claims the win out of the pen, his first. Juan Coronado earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season. Merle McGee, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Diego Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Guerrero.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping up now, number 16. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 16.
First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. He throws in quickly as the go-ahead run holds at third. Second and third now.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game.
Now in the box, number 16. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Number 16.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now batting, Bryce Rowe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Lee Hu. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hard hit at third. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in once again, Matthew Skaggs.
Second baseman, Matthew Skaggs.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Ready once again, number 16. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Grounded to first. Scooped up. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scored, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Number 24.
Striding in, Lee Hu. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Digging in, the switch hitter, Fernando Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sanchez.
Three-two pitch. To the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, Mick.
So striding in, number 16. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. Goodness, 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they go down without a whimper here. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Tulsa's out in front here, 3-2. Standing in, Jarrett Parrish. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to get personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The second for 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julius Dill, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. A play at the plate, and the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Tech. Jody Kershaw, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Parrish is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the best guys on the...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jarrett Parrish, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, number 16 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage.
Stepping into the box, number 16. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Rowe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parrish is after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding forward now, Lee Hu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Trace Thompson. He hit a sac fly earlier. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it, And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Drillers lead it 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, number 16. He singled his last time up.
Number 16.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Now at the plate, Bryce Rowe. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.J. Lowry. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. Tulsa's out in front here, 7-1. Into the box, number 16. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and 1 man left on.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Drillers get the win on the heels of 4.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
The game's future stars are on display. Frankie Montas is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Throwing to second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI. At the plate, number 16. And their runners at the corners now. Throw over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Smolinski. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-0. So stepping in, number 16. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit high and deep to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Ready now, Julio Valenzuela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw.
Digging in, Booker Kramer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here now the 2-2.
Booker Kramer.
To the left side, fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 16, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Standing in, Jason Nunez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jason Nunez.
The ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied.
Next.
Now batting, designated hitter, Patrick Boyan.
grounded to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Drillers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Paul Fellows gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Juan Coronado closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show. Coleman Riggs gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Number 16 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play.
Striding forward now is the DH, Patrick Boyer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is on the ground to short. The 2nd for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Striding into the box, Donald Kida. He drew a walk his first time up.
Donald Kida.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stepping in, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Patrick Boyer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th. Settling in now, number 16. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after.
Ready for another shot now. Douglas, Streeter, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. We've played 8 full. Now at the plate, number 16. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Billy Frazier. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The ground out. Short. Oh, what a stop. He comes home with it. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory. He swung the bat really well.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Frisco Rough Riders. Brian Hida gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that these are basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing over. A good 4-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use his pitches to be effective.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, number 16. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Sanchez camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping in, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
2-2, here it is. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch-out. A really nice job of taking...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Oswaldo Alvarado. He singled his last time up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
At the plate, number 16. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, then get back in that box and try and do damage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Drillers lead it 5-3. Striding in once again, J.J. Lowry. He flew out in his last at-bat. McCord, base runner at first with 1 out. Up the middle. Scooped up. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Tulsa's out in front here, 5-3. Into the box now, number 16. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dill giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, J.J. Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the 3-1. Roller back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Digging in now, Matthew Skaggs. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string it.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Frisco. Emmett Logan will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Backhanded. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Stepping up to the plate, number 16. The early season numbers look very good, as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance, Jarrett Parrish.
The right fielder, number 2, Jarrett Parrish.
Shot here out towards short. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Julius Hill. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Coming to the plate now, Hans Gutu. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Round to short. This could be 2. He's got it. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rough Riders are out in front, 6-1. Digging in, number 16. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
16.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had...
Into the box now, number 16. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack. Now guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So digging in now, Bryce Rowe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him and the outfielder.
Stepping up now, J.J. Lowry, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, number 16. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Parrish. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Frisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jody. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on. Now in the box, Jake Smolinski is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit to short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, number 16. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first safely.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Crow. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Edwin Crow.
From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Second baseman.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The 2-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kita is there, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move middle innings with no score. You'd think by these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a close play at first, but a great. Digging in, number 16, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. No, the call is that he trapped it.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Striding in, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to. Digging in once again, Jake Smolinski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Smolinski.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Right to him. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, number 16. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. High and deep to right center. Smolinski's after it. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Catcher, Kyle Farmer.
The 2-2. Got him swinging to throw. Right there, and he is out trying to take third. So striding in, number 16. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Number 16.
First pitch coming, here it is. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Got him to go down swinging there. Number 16 becomes the first out in the bottom of the... Standing in, number 16. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Fernando Fernandez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around. Chopped weakly to the left. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Tulsa Drillers put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Bernardo Cervantes claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to... Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the... Josh Guzman is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
To short, reined in. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this. Now to the plate, John Worley. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit hard to short. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me.
Stepping into the box, number 16. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Ball one. Now it's 2-0. Count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percent.
Digging in to try it again, John Worley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the second out. So striding forward now, Donald Kita. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit. Digging in for his second at bat, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Kita is there, and that's the third out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 3-1. Ready once again, Patrick Boyer. He flew out in his last at bat.
Patrick Boyer.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Donald Kita.
Now batting, right fielder, Donald Kita.
Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Underhanded flip to second for 1. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. At the plate, number 16. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Into the box, number 16. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smolinski's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Rockhounds took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Ready now, number 16. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped up, back behind second. Kramer is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Coming to the plate now, Billy Frazier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 0-1. Round is short. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Norman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The ground out to short, right to him. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit, also one error. So stepping in, Edmundo Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded clean. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Fernando Fernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally.
Standing in, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Digging in, Edwin Crow. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. Here it comes. Popped him up. Kramer calls for it. One down. Striding into the box, Kirby Matsui. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kirby Matsui.
The 0-2 pitch. He's running. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in, the switch hitter, Lee Hu.
Lee Hu.
Pulled toward right center field. Smolinski on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. Safe at the plate.
as they extend their lead to 2.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a...
Digging in and looking for more, number 16. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to right field. Streeter is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in, Fernando Fernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. A throw to the plate. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this quick. Settling in now, number 16. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Drillers lead it. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Elvis Guerrero. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-2, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. The bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now at the plate, number 16, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tulsa's out in front here, 3-0. At the plate, Ray Austin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Ray Austin.
On the ground to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gut. Now at the plate, number 16. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Austin is there. 2 down. Stepping in, number 16. He flew out at his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Row.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it barehanded for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The game's future stars are on display. Zach Neal will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Number 16.
First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Guerrero ranges to his right. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. At the plate, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
16.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Bedelia is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Ready for another shot now. Number 16. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Down next round.
Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner toward short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Striding in once again, number 16. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. In now, Kyle Farmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runners are at first and third with none out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Into the box now, Edwin Crow. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night. So coming to the plate, Ray Austin.
Northwest Arkansas, left fielder, Ray Austin.
The 2-1 home. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in now, number 16. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 to the left side, but it's well foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this one's in the dirt. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready for another chance? Elvis Guerrero. Dozier at second. Collins on at first with 2 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty. How about that? Coming to the plate now, number 16. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Yep, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is in there.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Collins is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on a hit.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Northwest Arkansas get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Josh Guzman will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. Top pitchers in the game right now.
Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in, number 16. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 strikes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping up to the plate, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Into the box now, Kirby Matsui. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
And a dive, but he's back in. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Julio Valenzuela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. Santiago is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alex Verdugo. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Verdugo.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Austin moves over, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Freddie Fletcher.
Designated hitter, Freddie Fletcher.
On the ground out to short. He's got it. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Stepping into the box, number 16. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Bedelia coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Kirby Matsui.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Naturals lead it 3-2. Stepping up now, number 16. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 16.
From the stretch. Grounded to short. To his right, Valentin. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Naturals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eric Skoglund earns the win, his 2nd. Andres Fabregas records the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
6 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
minor league baseball. Now in the box, number 16. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Digging in, Dave Paxton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Dave Paxton.
Here now the 2-2. Ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full. Striding in, Vincent Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Catcher, Vincent Young.
Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. And there's 1 away. Now batting, Gordon Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. Now at the plate, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
16.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Beckham for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. So striding in, number 16. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that. Standing in, Bobby O'Neill.
Third baseman, Bobby O'Neill.
The 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Now to the plate, number 16, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in once again, Dave Paxton in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3. Digging in to try it again, Arnold Suzuki. A winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. On the ground to short, could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back. Stepping into the box, number 16. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tap down the line. O'Neill gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Duke. The winning run is at first base.
Greg Duke.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second. Back to first. It's a double play, and the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 16, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him on a good slider there. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For the Drillers, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball. And Ryan Willett, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
2 balls and no strikes. Peterson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Oscar Caballero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Oscar Caballero.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined. And that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could probably...
So striding forward now, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dolan moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Oscar Caballero, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Ready once again, number 16. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. Beckham for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. At the plate, Edwin Crowe. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. Marmolejo loves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. Now at the plate, Dave Paxton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground out to short. And there's 1 down now. Ready now, number 16. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3-run cushion.
In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Into the box, Bryce Rowe. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number 16. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs. So stepping in, Kenny Newby. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string it.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Drillers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Salvatore, welcome to MLB. Digging in, number 16. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Number 16.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Freddie Marmolejo, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Villarreal on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vincent Young. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Standing in, number 16. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Suzuki ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in, number 16. Not much. In the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out. But will not come to pass as the inning is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The batter, number 15.
Here's a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Miguel Ordonez will come on in relief.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split.